Okay, welcome back. Time for our Midday Minutes. We're going to spend a few minutes this afternoon with Emily Tucker. You are the art director over at Benjamin Gallery. But I want to talk to you because coming up this weekend, you have an art exhibit. You work closely with Resource Art for this playground exhibit.
Yeah, my consulting company that I have with two other female gallerists, each of us have our own space, but we also have Resource Art, and we have a space at the Hotel Henry. And developers saw that space and hired us to put on this immersive art installation in Medina, New York.
When you say immersive art, what does that actually mean?
So people think of art exhibits as just, look, don't touch, two-dimensional on the wall, and this is anything but. The artists are actually creating experiences. They want people to smell, hear, touch things, which is unique. Yeah.
We're going to be present there, and I think actually you sent me some video. We're going to check out some video from last year's event of the exhibit. Super cool. You can see people walking around, touching, feeling, seeing things. You actually took some heat last year for making this too short.
Yeah, so a lot of people said, why is this only one weekend? We couldn't get there. Please do it for a month, do it for a couple weeks. And to us, it's like, it's this monumental thing that happens, and if you miss it, you can watch the video and you'll come next year. So I think that's why we're gonna be even busier this year.
Even busier this year, but tell me, so it's opening Friday night with an adult-only exhibit.
Yes.
How are we really gonna draw in that adult audience?
Well, we have a full delicious bar by Mile 303, which is a really cool place in Medina, and we have food from this place that's opening up in this old opera house. It's being converted into a hotel. We have performances that are adult-oriented by Torn Space Theater, which is this amazing avant-garde theater program that does a big installation at the Silos every summer. And just, this first chance to see everything. And at night, it's very different. So people usually last year would come at night and then come back to see it during the day.
Something I love, you told me earlier, yourself along with Resource Art, these are three women putting together this art exhibit. I love that.
Yeah, 3 women and 3 mothers. So we are definitely focused on giving kids this great experience with art and shining light on female artists too that are sometimes overlooked. So we have that in the back of our mind as we're putting this together. And
speaking of female artists, we have some video of one of the artists, Carrie. She's actually prepping for this year's exhibit. Let's check it out.
I consider myself an artist who draws with a blade. So to me, it was very interesting to take my work that is usually very small and intimate and make it larger than life so that the people who come into this installation can actually interact with it and become part of the work. I'm really excited for this, to see how people play with the space because different people bring different perspectives. So children are going to want to play and make shadows and interact with that, and it'll be interesting to see how adults interact in the space as well.
So she was just talking about what we were just saying, how children interact, but interesting to see how adults interact with that space at the same time.
Yeah.
But listen, so Carrie, and along with, I think you said 30 artists are coming in.
More than 30.
More than 30. Places like, I have Canada, Illinois, Ohio, downstate, all over.
All over. And we reviewed many different applications from all over the country, and it took us months to sort of pare down who we really thought would make this an amazing experience.
So it's selective.
Very selective,
And how long did this actually take to come together?
So we pretty much started immediately after last year's event finished in terms of curating, and the artists themselves, some of them have been working for months in their studio or actually bringing things down to the site.
And I think we actually have some video of some of what this year's installation is going to look like.
Yeah.
We have a few pictures here.
Oh, great.
Look at that.
That's a 26-foot inflatable sculpture by an artist from Chicago that will be in the gym all the way to the ceiling. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And at night, it's lit up differently. So again, they're offering different experiences Friday night.
And these are exhibits going into classrooms, stairwells, locker rooms, janitor closets, bathrooms. And so it's multi-sensory. When you say multi-sensory, we talked about, what would that mean?
I'll use an installation as an example. A couple of artists have built this beautiful floor seating, all hand hand-built that's stuffed with different teas. So you're actually meant to lay down and have this smell coming in, and then there's a beautiful sculpture they built overhead, and you'll hear ocean noises and spoken word poetry. So it's literally engaging all your senses, but giving you this relaxing moment in time.
That's incredible. Sounds great. We're gonna have to come back all weekend. So just give us some details about when it's opening, what we can find.
Yeah, sure. The preview party is Friday night from 7 to 11. We are sold out of the luxury shuttle, which is awesome, but we have regular bus shuttles going from Hotel Henry to Medina and back. There's a cocktail party at Hotel Henry, which starts at 5, and then the shuttle leaves from Medina at 6, and then you can come back whenever you want throughout the night. Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 5 is when it's open to the public. It's only $10 to get in that day, but $5 if you have a student ID, if you're a Hall Walls Contemporary Arts Center member, or ROCO, Rochester Contemporary Arts Center member. So really affordable to get in on the weekend.
Okay, absolutely. Emily, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah,
this looks super cool. We're going to post this video online as well as details for how to get into the exhibit. Emily,
thank you.
Thank you for joining us. For now, we're going to send things over to Autumn Lewandowski. She has a look at your forecast.